Okay. All right, so we just finished the first two rules. And you did those activities, so turn around, now face the front. If you were turned around to work with your partner. Hold on to that paper because we're going to use the same paper for the other activities. Now we're going to continue with the rules. The first rule was about what? Forget Marquise. First rule was about what? Numbers. Second rule was about? Singular equals singular, plural equals plural, right? If one is singular, the other is singular. If one's plural, the other's plural. Now, rule number 3. Okay, rule number 3. Marquise, will you read this sentence up top?
Right here, a phrase or clause that interrupts the subject and its verb is not affect subject verb agreement.
So, lawyer, wake up. Rule number 3 is all about these interrupting clauses or interrupting phrases. What do you think you should do with those interrupting phrases? Should they affect your decision? No, so you should
get it out of the way.
Ignore them. Don't even pay attention. Yeah, kick them out of the way. All right, you're not deleting it entirely from the sentence, but you are going to ignore it when you're deciding what verb to choose. Okay? Let's look at this example. Daniel, turn your desk around, please. Daniel, will you read this first sentence for us right here? Loud and proud.
The discovery of ancient scrolls interests many people.
The discovery of ancient scrolls interests many people. What is our subject of this sentence? Ancient scrolls. What is our subject of the sentence? Lamarcus? Discovery. What is our verb, Josiah? Interests. Ooh, my marker's not working. Okay, so we've got something between the subject and the verb. What do we have in between there? Janessa. Of ancient scrolls. What kind of phrase is that? Who knows? Yeah, it's a prepositional phrase. Thank you, Janessa. Sorry, I didn't hear you. It's a prepositional phrase. This prepositional phrase should not affect your decision when it comes to choosing subject-verb agreement or making sure that your subject and verb agree. This sentence is not about the scrolls. It's about what?
It's about the discovery.
The discovery. Okay, this sentence would be the same without that, right?
Yeah.
So the focus of the sentence is the discovery, not the scrolls. Is discovery singular or plural? Singular. So our verb needs to be singular. Remember rule number 2. What's rule number 2? If the subject is singular, the verb is singular. If the subject is plural, the verb is good.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know, we all trip sometimes, right? All right, let's look at this other example. The researchers whose research is nearly complete require more funding. What is our interrupting phrase here, Kevin? What's our interrupting phrase in this sentence? Whose research is nearly complete. It does not affect our subject-verb agreement, so we don't need to pay attention to it. What is our subject, Octavius? Researchers. Is that singular or plural, lawyer? Researchers, singular or plural? Plural. So we need to have what kind of verb, Dean? A plural verb requires plural. Does that make sense? Are we good with rule number 3? Ignore those interrupting clauses, right? You could just take them out. The sentence makes sense without them, right? Yeah. Okay, any questions about that one? We got to move quickly. Rule number 4. Rule number 4. Quay, read rule number 4 to us loud and proud, please.
A relative pronoun may take a singular or plural verb depending on the number of pronouns antecedent.
What is an antecedent? Who remembers? What is an antecedent? I know you know this word. The antecedent is the thing that the pronoun Trust yourself.
Rename.
Renames. What is it referring to? Good. Thank you, Josiah. So let's look at this example sentence. She is the only one of the professors who has experience teaching American literature. What is our relative pronoun in this sentence?
One.
What's our relative pronoun? Josiah, do you know? What's our relative pronoun?
Who?
Who? Thank you, Quan. What is who referring to?
She, the professors. I mean,
All the professors?
no, she.
She, so that one professor, right?
Yeah.
Singular or plural?
Single.
Singular. So we need to have a singular verb. Singular verbs end in S normally. Good. Does everybody see that? Let's look at this example now. Switching it to plural. She is the only one of several professors who have experience teaching American literature. What is our relative pronoun?
Who?
Who? Who is referring to what? Professors. Singular or plural? Plural. So what kind of verb do we need to have? Plural. Good. Do we need to spend time on this one?
Yeah.
Okay, so quick recap. Rule number 1 is about?
Numbers.
Rule number 2 is about?
Single set.
Singular, singular. Plural, plural. Rule number 3 is about?
Interrupt.
Interrupting clauses. Rule number 4 is about?
Relative pronoun.
Relative pronouns. All right, rule number 5. Getting into the fun stuff. Rule number 5. I'm going to read this to you because it's small. A compound subject has 2 or more simple subjects, which are usually joined by and or. Use the following rules when making compound subjects agree with verbs. Subjects joined by and. So this is all about rule number 5. Only one rule applies to compound subjects connected by and. The verb is usually plural. Usually plural. Whether the parts of the compound subject are all singular, all plural, or all mixed.